What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Val is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. Welcome to Big Val Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Val Opinion Platform.
And I just really want people to know I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here.
Before Lifetime, what Kel say?
Lifetime.
I was minding my business.
Quick on Lifetime. As far as Lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forth for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
God damn. Man, how we catch provoked thoughts, man. Oh, hell no, man.
Catch me if you can. Just catch me if you can.
They had an APB out on you, man.
Oh, I already know, man. Look, y'all, it's been a minute. I just had a lot going on, moving into a new crib and shit, and a lot of different other things, but I'm, settled in, and I'm ready to go ahead and get it back in, man. Life happens, so we gotta roll with the punches, and I'm still with y'all in spirit, but boy, it's been crazy.
It's been crazy, but it's been worth it, man.
Oh, most definitely, man.
Crazy,
I graduated from apartment style living to a nice, beautiful house, man. And I'm chilling. I'm good.
Man, who you telling?
Yeah, so it hit a little bit different, man. You know, ain't nobody trying to be up in nobody's, stacked on top of each other. We've been there. We've been slaves before. We ain't got to stack up on top of each other. Spread out. For real.
No more apartment.
How you feeling, Big Vi?
I'm still in the apartment. I'm waiting.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Hey, I had laid down and took a nap, you know, and got the little boom alert on my phone. You know, the team always working, the team always looking. Shout out to Lavish lady. She said, "Hey, I got something for you."
Mm-hmm. Say the Minnesota case has been dropped. Bye-bye.
It's another bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, we got to get you up out there. Get up out the paint, Adelina Prado. You a liar just like your little friend Lisa Van Allen.
And everybody appeared to be so hurt, man, you know.
Oh, they're going to be real hurt come the summertime.
But, you know, like I was telling people last week, see, right now in Minnesota, they got a lot of shit going on right now. They just arrested about, I think it was about 45 or 50 people on they doing the same shit in Minnesota right now, what they doing in Atlanta. They just arrested 45 gang members and charged them with the RICO in Minneapolis. This over the last week.
Okay, so they already enterprised that.
To generate money. You know what I'm saying? They finna generate money off them gang members. They got bigger fish to fry.
Right, then to be worried about a singer.
Yeah,
they didn't really do nothing.
Right. And it is so crazy to say, let me see how many. We got 39 in the chat, man. This shit, boy, they be hating on me for some reason, bro. I don't know why they don't like me, man. I don't know why they don't like my content. I don't know why they don't like the truth that be coming out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I guess you got to be fake to win in life. But if I got to be fake to win, I'm going to stay over here with a real it.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm going to stay with a real it. I'm going to let y'all have it, man. Y'all like y'all ain't got love for the platform. Y'all like y'all ain't got love for the guests that be over here. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Shit.
Let me see.
Nah, man, but it's been a minute. But I ain't been on with you, what, about a month?
Yeah.
It's been about a month since I done been on.
It's been about a month, man. But, you know, we've been holding it down.
Oh, man, I already know y'all got it cracking.
Oh, yeah, man. We've been holding it down, yo.
Yeah, you know, shit. You know, I've been dealing with
down lately.
I've been dealing with a horrible boss at the gig, man. I done had to hit HR and shit. And oh shit, this shit been silly, man. Like it's a lot, you know.
Oh yeah,
it be a lot going on, man. You know, but it's all good.
You know, you're gonna go through it. You know, you gonna when you moving up in life, you gonna hit them stumbling blocks, and most of the time, them stumbling blocks gonna be the stumbling blocks that's been there, but you didn't really look at it like that because, you know what I'm saying, it really wasn't time for them to show themselves. But when you start elevating in life, when you start progressing in life, them same people, like they say, snakes just hiss, right? They call you homeboy, they call you brother, they call you sister, they call you friend. You know what I'm saying? It's all different forms of snakes out here in this world. And a lot of times they be right amongst your presence. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me get a swell, all type of shit, man. Let me get a ride. You know what I'm saying? You got $1. But soon as they see you, soon as they see God blessing you, that's when they want to start becoming a problem to you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how life works. But see, that's just a test. God gonna test you to see what your character is about. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to people testing you, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna look at it? How you gonna handle it? How you gonna deal with it? You know what I'm saying? You gonna remain humble like you been, or is you gonna pop your shit? Is you gonna belittle the next person because God has blessed you, or you gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna take the high road on this one, and I'm gonna deal with it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of
Right.
times God bless people, then they shit on everybody that they feel beneath them, and that ain't nothing but a test of God to see how humble you really are. Did you deserve this blessing?
Right.
Because people gonna try you. You that's the inevitable. You can't stop that. I love to be blessed. I love to be the one being blessed versus the one who's sitting back wishing or hating or mad or jealous.
Right. I swear. I mean, because the thing about it is what I noticed, man. People that have more than you in the physical sense can be jealous of you because they ain't got the happiness and the joy that you got.
Right.
And they can be jealous of that.
Yeah, man, people be jealous of you for nothing. Would you believe if I told you it's homeless people jealous of other homeless people? Now y'all
Wow.
both in fucked up situation, but you mad because y'all swap corners today, and he over there getting donations, and you not. You know what I'm saying? But this
Mm-hmm.
is y'all agreement. You on this side today, I'm on that side. Tomorrow we gonna swap out.
Hell no.
You can't even pay attention to your side because you watching the side you was on yesterday. It's hot today, so now guess what? You pissed off. You want to start shit. You done forgot all about that. Both of y'all in the same predicament.
Hey, that's how slavery was.
Hold on.
You know, that's how slavery was. That's how the prison system is. You know what I'm saying? That's the state of black people. Crabs in a barrel, bro. You see somebody coming up, you either gonna try to push them down or pull them down. It's crazy. It's Val that chastising his kid. He done left us. Cuss out the child. Yeah, that's what happened, y'all. Well, in other news, Big Vi's over there about to fuck his kid up.
Yeah, I was waiting to see where the crew at. The crew ain't popped in yet.
Hey, Big Vi,
They
you over
must
there
don't
kicking
know.
ass, man? You over there kicking ass, taking names?
Man, my son, boy, he get on that game, that phone, man. That shit be irritating, man. I'm like, you way in your room with the door shut. Why do I gotta hear you?
Oh man, yeah, okay. He making too much noise, huh? Say Big Vi about to whip somebody ass tonight on a
Kids,
live.
boy,
Damn. Don't get us shut down, Big Vi.
repo. I'm about to,
Mute your
man. I don't lie.
microphone.
I don't play. Nah, I hear him, but then it sound like I hear a goddamn cuss word. You know, hold on. No, not here, bro. You Nah, these
You know
kids,
good
man,
damn,
they try
damn
to act
well
like you
Big Vi
goddamn.
look.
Oh,
Vi, Big Vi, good damn well that kid in there cussing his ass off. You know.
nah, hey, he can do it, but that might not be when I'm here though. You better
Hey,
hold them motherfuckers in while I'm at home.
just as show as Gerard the Pace was sitting at that courthouse for no reason at all. Your kid, they're cussing on the low. We all do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all looking at the screen, man, we got prostitution charges involving a minor against R. Kelly dropped in Minnesota.
Oh, but we
This
care
is
about look like that.
May 16, 2023.
Wow.
Man, look at Greenberg up there with them motherfucking jailhouse glasses on. Say charges,
Hey, bro,
criminal
look.
charges in Minnesota against. Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
Criminal charges in Minnesota against R&B singer R. Kelly were dropped Tuesday. Prosecutors announced Tuesday. Kelly was charged in 2019 by Hennepin County prosecutors with 2 counts of engaging in prostitution with a person under the age of 18. We believe then and continue to believe the victim survivor as to what Mr. Kelly did to her in this case. And we continue to hold the unwavering position that Mr. Kelly will likely be convicted of these charges if the case proceeded to trial. The Hennepin County Attorney Office said in a statement, however, despite our beliefs in the victim survivor, we have decided to dismiss this case in light of the federal conviction of Mr. Kelly, for which he received lengthy federal prison sentences and will likely spend the rest of his life in prison. They simply regurgitated everything that Kim Fox said. Verbatim. I mean, this last paragraph is verbatim was Kim Fox same goddamn reasoning for dropping the state case in Illinois. But y'all come up here now. Now this is my problem. Man, y'all get them motherfucking lights up. Cause I'm finna pop my shit tonight. Y'all get them lights up. I'm finna pop my shit tonight. Because this shit, you gotta make this shit make sense. Is this shit about innocent black girls and women, or is this shit about something more sinister? Because you can't sit here and tell me we believe in the victim, but then you turn around and you drop the case because you feel like he got a lengthy sentence in the federal cases. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't smoke and I drink responsibly. I ain't no damn fool there. You gonna tell me you believe in the victim, but you gonna drop the case?
That's bull crap, dog. That's you know, if you really talking about, if it was really about black girls, you would be going after this.
You see what I'm saying? I mean? So you mean to tell me these victims, pretty much what the state is saying, they could care less about these women being victims, long as the federal victims they just do. Pretty much, right?
Right. Because there wasn't no victims, man. They know good and damn well they got to move it out the way anyway because he finna come to the pad. Just go ahead and get it out the way. Nobody give a damn what you believe. Get on out of here.
This shit, I mean, they have campaigned and paraded around this whole country talking about innocent black women and children, innocent black women and innocent black girls being victims of sexual assault, this, that, and the third. But then here it is, you got prosecutors saying, we believe then and continue to believe the victim survivor as to what Mr. Kelly did to her in this case. Well, why the fuck y'all ain't charging?
Yeah, why ain't even going to try? Why y'all dropping that shit? What the fuck?
Why y'all dropping it if she was a victim?
Because they feel like, and he's got enough time.
You feel
a soft on him.
What type of message is this sending to other victims out there that want to come forward? You just kill the motivation for other victims that's out there that want to come forward about their sexual assault, because they just witnessed y'all say y'all believe in this victim, but y'all dropped the case and didn't prosecute it. So if I'm a victim, I'm sitting back like, why should I even waste my time to even come forward? If someone did something to me, when you all just gonna look at my case and be like, well, I believe you, but ain't nothing we can do.
Right. Crazy, man. Fuck. Like I said, they don't give a fuck about no
You gotta make this shit
black
make
girl.
sense.
Remember no black girls, man. They piled on to make that shit look bad all over the motherfucking place.
So
And you know, they knew that there was charges pending on him in these places. When he went to trial, you know that they knew what was going on. They put him in a
right,
poverty. Yeah, put him in a poverty scene, and then you want to
man,
make
this
him
shit
out.
is absurd.
Yeah, it's wild. It's real wild.
So it's a Kelly, 56, was convicted on federal sexual misconduct charges in New York in 2021 and in Chicago last June, and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Kelly is appealing both convictions. In September, Kelly was convicted of multiple federal child pornography charges, which will be dropped, which will be
Mm-hmm.
overturned. In Chicago, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Now, how? Okay. They got it in there. I was finna say they better have it in there. In February, for those convictions, 19 of which will be served concurrently with his other sentence. U.S. District Judge Harry D. Lindell said the alleged victim in Minnesota, identified only as Jane Doe, issued. I'm gonna tell you what happened though. I'm gonna tell you what happened because we talked about this victim a while back. Issued a written statement through the office of her attorney, Gloria Ambulance Chaser Allred, as
Mm-hmm.
a surviving victim of R. Kelly. I feel sad about the fact that Hennepin County Attorney Office in Minnesota decided not to hold him accountable for what he did to me when I was a minor, she said. If there had been a criminal trial, I would have been willing to testify against R. Kelly, even though it would not have bought any extra prison time for him. It would have given me closure. Why would it not have? CNN reached out to Kelly's attorney for comments Tuesday evening, and I know a lot of these people. That's Big Vi reading. Yeah, Big Vi is actually reading. Okay, yeah, I am actually reading. So that's a plus. Y'all get on this platform. I ain't, I ain't, I ain't trying to be funny, but yeah, I'm just saying that's a plus. Y'all get on this platform, and I'm not skipping over words saying, "Oh yeah, whatever that is." Ah, man. So this survivor said she was ready to testify. She said she was ready to testify. But if he dealt with you while you was a minor in illegal prostitution, why would he not get any extra prison time for that? When he leave the federal jail or he beat his federal case, he'll have to come to the state jail. Why would he not? But I understand why y'all victims come out making these salacious victim impact statements because y'all know y'all ain't gotta go to court and get cross-examined. So now you can just come out and say you was a victim, right? Now you can just come out and say, oh, I was a victim. You gotta make this shit make sense, bro. Kim Fox, now Minnesota. Man, look here. The text messages, the savages, the Clarice. Shit is in shambles right now, man. This whole R. Kelly sector is being shaken up. It's being shaken up. what are these people going to do moving forward? But if Jane Doe in Minnesota is said to be, I'm not sure. I heard it was allegedly Adelina Prado. But we have also said allegedly that it was Adelina Prado participating on said tapes. It was word that Adelina Prado put out a tweet during, it was either a tweet or she put out an Instagram post during the trial saying that she was going to testify in defense of R. Kelly against Lisa Van Allen. That's allegedly. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. But to my recollection, it was said that Adelina she wanted to testify and call out Lisa Van Allen for her lies. Now, if you look at it, why would Adelina Prado, if this is the alleged Jane Doe in Minnesota, it just says Jane Doe, so we just allegedly saying that if in fact it was Adelina Prado, why would she come out and make a threat against Lisa Van Allen to tell her truth? Y'all remember as well as the Olsen twins saying that they remember a woman named Beverly always being with Lisa Van Allen. Beverly was from Minnesota. Beverly was older than Lisa. And it was said that it was Beverly and Lisa who were on this tape participating in threesome activities. What up, Unc? Man, we done found Derek, man.
Blessings to your nephew. Good evening. Blessings to everybody in the chat. Thank you for those heartfelt wishes for my late brother. Beyond overwhelming. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Prophet. Prophet is in the building. Good to hear from the Prophet today. What up, Derek?
He here. He must have stepped away. We know he ain't sleep though.
Hey, Lavish Lady, how you doing, Lavish? Thank you, Lavish Lady. Thank you so much for that.
They're live. Say
you
live
breaking up,
going down.
You was breaking up. What did you say, nephew? Before that, you was breaking up.
J-Rock say they lives are going down like Mary J. Blige in 1994.
J-Rock, where you at? You tied up, J-Rock? Can you come on the panel? You tied up?
What's up, love yourself?
Hey, love yourself. Angela, Coco, T Blunt.
So,
Lady T.
What you got going on right now is Minnesota has dropped their case also.
Wow. What you think about that?
Man, I think that I honestly, man, from information that I heard before is that this woman, Adelina, was supposed to been she wanted to testify for the defense. And this is alleged. And she wanted to call out Lisa Van Allen for her lies.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like if she would have came and testified in the defense and discredit, she would have been
the most credible person to discredit anything that Lisa Van Allen said. So to me, it seemed like the government made her a victim intentionally so that she wouldn't be able to testify against Lisa or help the defense. Unless she got up there and did what Demetrius Smith did.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't remember that. I need a copy of my statement. Is it time to go home?
Chapter 7, boy.
My medicine kicking in. That fool. Right. Now, how he not get held in contempt, man?
Oh, man. Chapter
this
7,
fool on
boy.
the stand act like he on the phone with his brother. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But right now, I was telling them also. Right now in Minnesota, man, they got a huge ass RICO operation going on in Minnesota right now as we speak. They picking up. They got the Crips, got the Bloods, and they got the Highs, and they got the Lows. These gang organizations that they have RICO. They had arrested last week. I know I seen it. They had over 45 different gang members arrested in charges stinging from sex trafficking, drug dealing, killings, all type of shit. They had so many charges on that TV. It was ridiculous, man.
Now that's what a RICO was put in place for.
That's what it was put in place for. Not no relationship.
For no music.
Not no fair relationship.
Right. You gonna start doing that, you might as well just take everybody off the planet then. For fair relationships, you know what I mean? Especially when we were still learning, growing and making mistakes and improving and didn't know no better. Then when we did know better, you know what I mean? Experiencing life and all of that. If you're gonna flip that and turn that into a criminal enterprise, where the heck who got a chance on the planet then? If you're gonna do that.
But the biggest thing he said, R. Kelly say, well, I apologize to those women, during those relationships.
We all went through some sort of thing in life, nephew, where we've had. We come to that, you know what I mean, talking about when we, make those decisions like, dunk on it. And we saw the light or mature and growing man, I was out of order for that. You know what I mean? And all you can do is give your humble apology and continue to walk better. You can't rewind back time and take away the act that occurred. You can't do that. Right. You know what I mean? You can only sincerely from your soul apologize for that. You know what I mean? Have the right heart, the right attitude, move forward to do better and hope that person grow and heal and can receive that forgiveness and move forward as well. You know what I mean? And take out of what they learned and the others, we just put it to the side and keep it moving, and get around a support system to help you navigate through that. But it seems like nowadays they want to criminalize everything that a human falls short of. And if that's the way we going, if that's what we at in this world, my God, help us. Nobody got a chance now. If that's the case, and you can got these people in leadership that's supposed to be upholding and protecting us that we put in office, they're going to flip that and twist that to their narrative. Man, if they can do that to that person, they can do that to the average Joe. We ain't got a chance then. That's why we have to understand this ain't just about celebrity. This is bigger than that. This can happen to anyone. They showing you that it can. I don't know why we won't wake up. I yield back.
But when you separate the community, then these are the type of you get. Because honestly, what they did to R. Kelly, the whole black community should have been outraged about.
Right. But see, they hoodwinked and bamboozled and they tricked and they deceived and manipulated the mind of the public. You know what I mean? They really laid their groundwork. Then once they put their docu-series out, you know, and then in the back of people's mind, you always had those allegations and those rumors. You know what I mean? So putting that docu-series the way they did it and everything that led up to it, it kind of solidified, you know what I mean, those false narratives. Instead of people saying, wait a minute, I know I heard that. I know this has been said about that. Let me do some further study. Let me step away and do some further research for my own sake. You know what I mean? Instead of thinking along those lines, we just easily led because it's either a jealousy, a hate, unforgiveness, um, you know what I mean? Some kind of stuff. And that's how you can be extorted and exploited and manipulated. You know what I mean? It hit a nerve. It's some unresolved issues that ain't settled there. So they know they can hit a nerve there. And that's what they did. And then we don't believe everything that comes to TV anyway. We don't fact check nothing. You know, we tribal people in our community, in our culture. We don't want to fact check nothing. You know, a trend comes, we just go with the wave. We don't want to study the trend. Yeah, go ahead, Nikki.
Gerald English. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Somebody calling in. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion. Who we got talking?
Gerald English out of Colorado Springs. Bye.
What's going on, man? It's been a while.
Well, it's been a minute, man. Like always, it's just joyful noise. Hear you brothers up there talking about Kells, you know. I really enjoy the conversation and all the knowledge that's been, put out there, And I just appreciate it, man. And I just happen to see that some charges been dropped, and I'm thankful for that, man. But you know what? We want things done right now, but God knows what we want. You know what we need.
Right.
And our time isn't God time. And Kells is a real humble being. He's real humble. And he already heard from the Lord. It's just his moment of sitting in the belly of the whale.
Right.
And in due time, he'll be spewed out. And, all the haters, all the negativity, that's just going to make him that much stronger. And what I really want everybody to really just get out of their emotions, their feelings, and just realize we got black women, black beautiful girls being murdered on videotape. No charges being brought against. But we got a man doing life over a damn lie. Sent by a black man. That hurt my heart, man. The struggle we're in, and we'll have that dango slave mentality of want to bring each other down instead of lifting each other up. It's sickening.
Agree.
It is sickening. But, we're going to, just use all this negativity and use it as a stepping stone to get that much higher. And that's all I have to say. Is I just want everybody to stay positive, come together as one. Because it ain't just R. Kelly. This could, just anybody of color. They're coming after us. And remember, election season is coming. So they're going to won't vote. So now they're going to try and be interested. No. We're going to keep moving with the love of God and people coming home. I just want him to go ahead and do what he do, bring out another old country. We're just going to keep moving forward, I have to say, man, because I was going to speak on Clary and Calvin, but why? There's a thing called a conscience, and that conscience is tearing their ass up.
Most definitely.
Man, I don't have no hate. At first I was angry. I was upset, but I have to humble myself. And being angry, upset, criticizing each other, it ain't going to do anything. That's being a hypocrite, and it's bringing my brother down. But we're going to stick with R. Kelly, and I'm going to rock R. Kelly till God called me home, and still going to rock.
Already.
I've been rocking with R. Kelly. I've been rocking with Kelly since the 90s when he first came out. Like I say, my daughter was made on Get Up on the Room while you sitting there playing on the 55th floor. You wait in this car while I I'll go get the keys. Ain't that what Cal say? Shit, he was so smooth with it, Mr. Big had to get a little of it.
All right.
I mean, you know, the man is just a genius, and he's just, you know, a part of everybody's family, whether you want to admit it or not. You can't hate the man. He touched everybody's life.
Well, he's boy, every girl in the world. He said every boy, every girl around the world from the 90s to the 2000s was made off me. That was it.
Oh, and he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Man, you could go listen to the radio or go to the club. They bump some R. Kelly. Everybody got to get up. And don't let somebody throw on Step in the Name of Love. That's just a joyful noise, man. And just like, you know, all the Christian music he wrote. He got this one called Listen.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp,
and Marvin Sapp, and you know, and Marvin Sapp, he needs to sit down and just really listen in his actions, his comments. But you know, God have a way of, you know, reaching you.
Well, definitely.
R. Kelly sent that song to him at first. He didn't want to play it till he heard the track. He listened to it, like the title, Listen. Next thing you know, it was one of his best hits he ever put out.
Right.
This man wrote for Whitney Houston. He got this one song out with Dion. What's her name?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. And prayers go up to her because I think she's dealing with some health issues. But she have a beautiful song out with Kels. But you know what? You can't get ugly and turn away from somebody. You don't know how God's going to send an angel to you in the form of an angel. The person, you're treating God like that. And for every did this, he did that. What the hell have you done that you haven't got caught on doing?
Okay, now that's it. That's it. Leave with that. We're gonna leave it with that. What happened?
All right. Hey man, much love, and I'm gonna continue to listen. What, man? I'm gonna let everybody else chime in because I really appreciate the conversations. Keep doing what you're doing, Big Bond.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, man.
All my brothers on the panel got much love for you.
Blessings, blessings.
Man.
All right.
Be safe. Be safe. That's what it's about,
man.
man.
It to him, boy. That's what.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. People have us to speak out, and like you say, man, if y'all got something, y'all know everything we've been discussing over the last few days or so. Man, it has been an uphill battle, but guess what? It's a battle that and like I told me and a lot of us that's be on these panels, man, we in this shit for the long haul. And guess what? When the Kels is out of there, we still gonna be advocating because we cannot let the voice die.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Keep grinding. Keep mashing. Keep mashing. Pac said once before, and Mopreme had repeated it after he had passed, that success is not a faithful girlfriend. Once you're in the door, you got to keep on grinding. You got to keep on mashing. You got to keep on pushing. Yeah. Yeah. You can't get comfortable. Can't get lax. You know. You can't get distracted. You know. You got to stay focused on the prize and the goal. Yeah. Can't let up. Can't let up. What happened to Derek? He must be doing something around the house.
House now, so he probably on the other side. There you go. There you go. I told you, he got a big old house. He's probably on the other side.
Oh. So folks, you there? You good?
Sound like that's one of them Jane calls right there. What Unc said on Friday, pass the bomb B. Pass the bomb B, man. Hey, Derek, I know you don't smoke, but today is Tuesday, and I'm gonna get you high, man.
Hey,
Your signal going in and out. Can't hear you. If he's saying something, I can't hear him. Probably signal going
Now, his mic ain't going up.
Oh, he fell off. Yeah, his connection. Yeah, it probably was his connection, like I said. Man, so what did that mean, nephew? They dropped that. Man, so we had one in Chicago, one in New York, one in Minnesota, and that was it, or it was another jurisdiction as well.
Oh, Derek fell off, man. Yeah, but you know, with them, like I was saying, with them dropping this Minnesota case, they dropped Kim Fox dropped the. Well, they wouldn't even because if you look at what it said, what she said, I guess they was never even charging them criminally. Let me look back at that again.
Yeah, K Baby just said that he has no more cases. Hey,
no,
K Baby.
Minnesota was the last one.
Okay. Hey, K Baby, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been?
So it says that she said the one. All right. Okay, Jennifer Bunjean made a statement. It said Hennepin County. It said it's the right resort. This is Jennifer Bunjean statement. It's the right resort for a number of reasons. And Hennepin County prosecutor.
Going out, nephew. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. You there? Your signal acting up too, huh?
Nah, I mean they got. I'm on my phone, so nobody call in right now.
Okay.
Nobody call. Don't put the call in. Nobody call in right now, cause I'm operating from my phone right now.
You gotta keep that laptop with you, nephew.
I got my laptop. I'm having issues with my laptop. That's why you kept hearing it going in and out. That's why the signal. I don't know if it's probably is just my apartment because I live downstairs, and I guess the signal be giving bad signal. And I do it with my Ethernet card, and I plug it in directly to the router. It still be dropping.
Wow, you must got some dead spots in there, then.
Yeah, I hope the motherfuckers stay dead and don't come alive, then.
We did anything trying to come alive. We rebuke that demon. We rebuke them demons.
The inside of the house gonna be sleeping outside. They can have this motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Real, I ain't lying. I ain't
Hey.
no lie. Okay, hold on, San Antonio. The last caller, just give me a second. I'm finna hook it up. Give me a second, last caller. Shit, they got some dead spots in the bit. They better stay dead. Real. Bonjini said they was ready to defend the case, but Minnesota did the right thing, like Spike Lee.
Yes, sir. just like Kim Fox did. Yes, sir.
Kim Fox bow down.
They don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke.
No, Kim Fox. They getting ready for the Planet of the Apes movie. Her and Tarana Burke.
Hey, nephew, people's gonna lose careers, man. They do not want that smoke.
Yeah.
They see this lady.
Because Lori Lightfoot calling her ass out.
Right. Yeah. We got a new mayor now, so new mayor official date was today. His official first date was today. Got sworn in yesterday. Yep. How's it working out, nephew? Is it working out now?
The crazy thing to me is that
Yeah, I hear you, Ashley Davis. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I can probably see that happening too. Yeah, like I said, Minnesota ain't want no smoke.
No, but the thing is though, they say they believed in the victim. So what type of message are you sending to victims in Minnesota if y'all say y'all believe in this victim, but then y'all dismiss her case? You have to make that make sense.
Yeah, I agree with K-Babe. I hear you. It wasn't nothing left to do but to fall in line. We kind of knew that would happen. Yeah, K-Babe. I agree with that. Yeah.
But I agree 100%. But my statement towards this is this shit was irrelevant from the beginning.
Correct.
What point did y'all make? Y'all pretty much are this, y'all are making the real victims that's in y'all states really question themselves about coming forward. Because if y'all say y'all believe that they're a victim, but then turn around and say, well, I'm not going to charge you, what sense does that make?
Right. I hope people looking at that, what you just said, I hope they seeing that. I hope they understand it now. You know, this is some bull crap. I hope they seeing that and stand up. You know
no,
what I mean?
K-Baby, I totally agree. I totally understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying the message that these prosecutors are sending to the real victims that are out there that maybe want to come forward, but now they hesitant because they feel as though these prosecutors ain't gonna fight their case.
Right.
Shit, you taking? I wish it was a way to say fuck no. I ain't finna let y'all drop no case. No, you can't drop it. Y'all gotta go to play this shit out. I want to prove y'all to be liars.
Right. I agree with you, Coco Chick. I agree with you. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Yep. Hey, Texas Black Diamond, how you doing, Queen? Hope you getting better.
What's up, Texas Black Diamond? From behind me, man. No, man. No. It's 9:45, man. Take your ass to bed, man. Well, 8:45. Gone. I got 15 minutes. No, you ain't got 15 minutes. Man, I'm on my live, bro. Marshawn, can you please? I think about it. Good night, son. I love you. Boy, these kids, boy. Think he gonna bribe me out the internet. I ain't going. Cause I'll forget and leave it on. He'll be up all night. Yeah, let that man come home. The case was built on mess anyway from the beginning. I totally agree. Man, this shit is like the biggest witch hunt ever. Like, and then what we was speaking on is like they say this man had a 30-year career. He did so much shit, but where is the new shit?
Nothing. Nothing. It's nothing. That's why they.
Where is the new shit at? What is the shit that we didn't know?
It's nothing. You can't get from nothing. You can't get from nothing.
What the song say? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something.
There it is. There it is.
But hey, the something that they had was a bunch of parents running around trying to get reality TV shows saying that their daughters was victims.
Mr. Lucille, Mr. Alice Don Juan, and Pimp Low.
I know Kel's probably in there. I can see clearly now the charge is gone. He coming home.
Hey man, people know about people don't want no smoke. Their careers is at jeopardy. You know what I mean? People trying to backpedal, falling back, trying to get on the man. So, no. Stand toe. Stand 10 toes thorough. You know, stand to take your medicine. Take that cast off. So you can be regular. Oh, such boy. Yep. Yeah. That's what you get for not being a person of integrity. That's what you get, man.
Yeah, but see, the biggest thing is though, it is crazy though. A lot of this man friends, a lot of his friends, a lot of people that was around him was a part of the reason why he was put into this situation. All these people who the feds applied pressure to, they all said whatever the feds needed them to say.
Yeah.
No, and I've been trying to reach my boy Conundrum because he said something that was vital. He said it has to be somebody or some people who gave these people statements, man.
Yeah. But also what he said, I'm still interested. The number, I would love to. I'm curious to know how much altogether. The man, nephew. When you see old channels, old documentaries, I'm trying to, them the top, history and all of that, and what we went through in the Civil War and all this, man, the World War II and Pearl Harbor, all of this stuff that happened, the Arab slave trade, and all this stuff. I have never seen the planet against one man. It almost seems like the BBC, you know what I mean? Like
But see,
Wow.
God do that though.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
God can show you that.
Yeah.
And only God can bring you through that.
Yeah. 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 That part. Yeah. That part.
This is a major what they say during the Black Friday, this is a major blowout sale.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the major friend blowout sale. This is the faith, all of these people surrounded this brother was able to be, they was bought and paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were just moles just because.
Right.
Some people was there just because. But the day that I see these parents be held accountable, these women be held accountable, these news stations be held accountable, why isn't this going around fluently like all the other shit? What's up, Miss Angie?
Yeah.
Miss Angie, Miss Angie, I had to tell somebody the other day. I had somebody the other day. They brought my best friend, Andra. She said SpongeBob name. I went crazy over here. I don't play those SpongeBob games over here. But most definitely though, this anytime this news like this, you don't see breaking news now. This is different, right? When the shit first hit the scene, everything was breaking news everywhere.
Right.
This great singer R. Kelly arrested. This great singer R. Kelly has been arrested. This great singer. But when shit like this go on, man, you see that shit on one or two news media outlets, and that's it. The rest of it gonna be on YouTube on his supporters page.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby, he did need this news. Hey, baby. Yeah, he did. He did. I hope that was refreshing, gave him some more energy, man. Keep holding tight. You know what I mean?
I thought the revolution would be televised.
Hey, nephew, I would love to hear what Skylight got to say about that. I would like to hear her words.
Skylight, yeah, most definitely. I would love to hear from Senator Sane and his wife.
Yeah.
Man, they just went away. But this is what YouTube does, though.
Right.
YouTube, when you speak too profound of certain things, man, these YouTube streets can get wicked.
Yeah.
They get wicked.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we just gotta have patience. We gotta have faith, and allow God to allow this process to ticker on down. You know what I'm saying? I still have yet to see, these parents be held accountable. The parents. I mean, even if y'all might not want to go as hard on Angelo, why haven't Alice been held accountable? Why hasn't Alice got a pair of handcuffs? Them Tiffany, why haven't she got them Pandora handcuffs around her wrist? Them Pandora bracelets around her wrist? Yeah. I mean, I show people this shit all the time. They're like, is that the mama? I say, yeah, this is the mama. The mama is coaching the daughter. Now, they said that R. Kelly induced, enticed, coerced, but then you go to the text messages.
Right.
Sit on his hand, sit on his lap, rub his face, shimmy, wiggle. Like she tell him everything. Induce, entice him. She used the words.
Yeah, every detail. Yeah. Yeah. Step by step.
But he get charged for
it. Yeah.
This shit is crazy. And then this girl sit on Gayle King gonna say, first she gonna tell Jason Lee, I did not know I didn't even know who Gayle King was. I didn't know we were going to be interviewing. Then she take her ass on Gayle King looking like she's 47 years old, talking about we rehearsed everything. We went over it over and over and over and over and over. Well, girl, hold on. This is the type of bullshit that people is out here. This is the type of shit that niggas out here defending.
Right.
And nobody is holding this girl accountable. Nobody is holding this person accountable.
See,
I didn't even know that we were going to be doing an interview with Gayle until probably less than 24 hours, maybe like the morning, like the night before going into the morning of. So, and it's like, I don't watch news anyways. I didn't know who she was. I was just like,
Everything.
Yes. You know, before that interview, you know, he had us practicing every single day.
Practicing what?
Answering questions. And if he didn't like our answer, he would tell us exactly what to say and how to say it. So anytime you mention
Wow,
anything,
Asriel,
yeah.
I'm stunned by this.
Yeah.
So anytime you mention,
anytime you mention anything about sexual preference, we already know to say, I'm not here to talk about that. Because that's what he told us to say every single
And that's exactly
time.
what you said.
First
Between
of all,
the
I'm
three
not
of you?
here to talk about my personal life.
Okay.
And I would never share with no one what it's like.
So you notice something I just noticed? Gayle King knew she was lying. Cause Ash say that what he told us to say. Every time you would say something about sexual preferences, he told us to say we not here to talk about that. And Gayle King said that's what you said.
You need to check it for my own self.
Gayle King told her that's what you said every time. But you said you didn't know until the morning of that you were going to be going on Gayle King. So
Right.
how the hell did you practice over and over leading up to the interview if you just said on one interview you didn't know it till the morning of?
Yeah.
Man, the lies that these people tell. Man, I just can't. Then Gayle King sat there knew that girl was lying on there looking like she on fucking Color Purple with that fucking whatever she had on looking like Jamie Foxx off Django. I'm just trying to tell you, like, now that's all staged though,
Yeah.
That's
But
all staged. How you come on there on one interview, you looking like you about 18, 19 years old, and then a month down the road, here you going from 18 to motherfucking 81? Come on, man.
Yeah. But
It was the reason they told her you need to go on there and look like you depressed, worried, stressed. That's all part of their strategy.
Right. And the
That
thing about
motherfucker went from Valentine's Day to Halloween.
and nephew, just the sad part about it, here's the wake up call. Our community is so full with hatred and jealousy and unresolved issues within our own individual selves that we are blinded by what we see right in front of us. We can't see it because that I just mentioned is going to blind you from seeing it until you truly have an awakening and take accountability that, hey man, you know what, I was wrong. You know what I mean? I've been, judging this man based on what I've experienced. When no. You know what I mean? Let me look at the fact. See, when you're trying to grow and mature and be the better person, and it's like, man, you don't go with every wing. You know what I mean? No. You're not easily swayed, man, because you submitted to the truth. Like Kel say, he said, my strength comes from because I'm telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth. They go, cute. Man, where you been at, cute?
Oh, he in the building? Yeah, let him come in. I yield back for him. What up, nephew?
Call in, cute.
Man,
we've been looking for you.
Unc? What up, Unc? What's up? What up, my brother Vi?
What up, though?
Nah, yeah, I see what you call it. I woke up and I seen that they dropped that shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Finally, about time.
What up, Larry?
And it's crazy, like I don't think he ever been even indicted on that case.
That was some silver shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey,
She said, "I feel." Hey, she got the crying. She got the crying like She got the crying Like she got to crying like Lanita Carter.
These individuals, they need
Call in, Q. I got a question for you.
they need protection from their own self. That's how dangerous they are. They need protection from their own self.
They
She
need the
say
Lord.
she gonna slit her wrist tonight.
They need the Lord in their life, Unc. That's what the hell they need.
No, Jesus don't deal around that type of business.
Facts.
No.
He definitely don't. But I wish the best for them to find them, cause
They bought and sold by the devil. And as my sister Esther say on Sanford Son, those are heathens. Them ain't no righteous people, man. None of these people that did this to this man that sat there with a straight face on. Man, them the worst people you can ever deal with. I told y'all earlier, snakes just don't hiss at you. You know what I'm saying? They call you friend, they call you bro, they call you sis, they say what's up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get $1, let me get a Joe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me get an Italian beef. Let me get a deep dish. Piece. You know what I'm saying? They sitting right there eating off your fucking plate. You gonna eat your fry? Fucking right, I'm gonna eat my fry.
Soon as cows get up and go to the bathroom, the whole shit going. They just take everything.
Yeah. Oh, he going to the bathroom. Grab the tape, girl, grab the money. Oh yeah, come on, grab the watch. Don't leave the watch. Oh.
Don't forget the chain.
Those are the type of motherfuckers.
The chain $100,000.
Those are the type of motherfuckers you would drop your money. See, some people, I told y'all this story before. Some people, you won't know if motherfucker your real friend, they call you for a ride on your way to go pick them up. Drop $20 by the flow mat.
Mm-hmm.
When you let them out your car, they shut the door, act like you about to pull off, hit the brakes, say, damn, I dropped my $20 over here. I was going to pick it up, I forgot. I just remembered I need to pick it up. Guess what? When you go look for it, that $20 going to be gone. And guess where your homeboy or your homegirl going to be at? Your homeboy or your homegirl going to be right there helping you look for the motherfucker $20. Whole time is in their pocket. Damn, man, I don't see it. I must have knocked it out the door when I got out. It must have fell on the ground. It must have fell on the ground when I got out the truck, man. I don't see it nowhere. You sure you dropped it over here? You know you ain't dropped it. You know you sat it over there. Motherfucker got your $20 in his pocket helping you look for it. They ain't gonna see.
The motherfucker, they vicious.
You're preaching, Bishop.
I'm telling you, man, you got motherfuckers that say they're your friends.
Oh man,
Man would take your last from you and won't even think twice about it. What type of fucking friend are you? You got a person like R. Kelly. This man was given. This man was given to these people even when he didn't have it. People have to understand what type of selfless person you are. If I'm willing to give you what I don't have and you still take it from me,
facts.
You think you're gonna be blessed? You think that's gonna be honored?
Survival mode, man. People in survival mode, man. They don't see that. They don't register that. They don't comprehend none of that. They don't comprehend none of that.
What's up, Coco? What's up, Mama Love, Lavish Lady D? What's up, y'all? My fault.
What up with the Q?
What's good, bro? How's everything?
Man, what's
man,
up, Q?
Everything been good, man. Where's Q at, man? How you talking to Q? Have you seen Q? I said, no, man, I ain't seen Q in a couple weeks, man. Man, I need to ask that brother some questions, man.
I've been grinding. What's going on? Talk to me.
What's going on? What's going on, Q? What up? Q on here now, man. Ain't no yelling back. I need you to hit the gas, man.
You said you had something to ask us. Why you throw that in my lap?
Nah, because what it was we were speaking on the other day And what we was talking about, you had asked us the question, and the way you framed it the last time we spoke, and you were saying, well, about the one man Rico, and you was said something to the talking point of somebody had to give statements or something like that.
Yeah. So what I mentioned was that in order for someone to be a witness for the government.
You there, Q?
Yeah, what happened? Like someone went out or something.
Yeah, I think it sounded like he went out.
Somebody must have walked in or something.
Yeah.
He must have got a phone call.
Yeah,
He's gonna come back. He gonna come back.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Yeah. And what does this mean about this Minnesota case drop? And when Kim Fox dropped the case for the state, you know what I mean? You know, how all that looks for him in this appeal, you know what I mean? Or does it even matter? You know what I mean?
All right, there you go. You back. Yeah,
Okay.
You back, Q.
So as I was saying, per our conversation previously, you mentioned that there was someone that was speaking on behalf of the state. Traditionally, normally when someone is a witness for the state, to avoid prosecution, there had to have been some type of formal proceeding against that person at some juncture, either an arrest, either the threat of an indictment, or either a bill of information or a bill of indictment filed against that person. In a nutshell, that's what I said.
Okay, so in order for them to be a witness so you said in order for them to be a witness for the government had to come at them with some type of case or threaten a case or something.
Well, I mean, no. You don't, not to be a witness. Anybody could be a witness. And what I was speaking of is that it was made mention that someone was given immunity in relation to the
It was like everybody, most of the people in the New York trial.
Right. Understandably so. My main question is, if these people were given immunity, there had to have been some type of indictment or something formally drawn up against these people in order for them to not be prosecuted.
Facts.
Okay.
Right.
So I'll put it to you like this. If let me give you the best analogy possible. Let's say, for instance, if there's a sex tape between you and someone else, all right? I have the only copy of the sex tape, okay? And then I say, well, hey, if you don't do such and such, I'm going to show the world the sex tape. Now we already know we only have one sex tape, all right? If you find out that somebody else is in possession of that sex tape, what's the likelihood of you cooperating with me, knowing that I don't have it in hand? So if you use that same theory with this indictment, they have to hold something over the person's head. Something has to be held in place as tangible that would have that person to operate on the state's behalf. The question of the day is, what happens if that person chooses not to participate?
Right.
Do they then go and file a bill of indictment? No, because then that would be retaliatory in nature, right? So it had to be something. It has to be something that precedes that. So that's normally the way that is done. Normally, whenever someone testifies on behalf of the state, just think about most of your drug offenses. When have you ever known someone to have been arrested for drugs, face jail time, and decide to participate on behalf of the government, and he was never arrested? Let me know.
Facts. Thank you, Q. That never
Now,
happened.
Nobody
don't just get up and say, I'm just gonna walk down to the federal courts and just do a good deed.
Hey, repeat that one more time,
That
Q.
Q, that's basically what it is. Somebody like you know what I'm saying, you never
Find
it's like
find
somebody get
find anywhere where someone has decided to testify on behalf of the government in any case whatsoever. It's very popular in drug cases. But find me a drug case where someone who has decided to become a government witness and granted immunity, and that person was never officially charged.
Thank you. See, Q, how with these women, we talking about R. Kelly situation, they want to make it seem like they just doing good deeds and whatever case may be. If you doing good deeds, there would be no reason for you to need immunity.
Let me tell you two things that's going to come down the pike. Based on what we have before us, and you could it may happen today, it may happen next year, may not happen for the next 5 years. Someone is going to do a story on the money that was generated for profit on the back end of this story.
Man, that's what Audrey was talking about.
It's going to happen. That's one thing. The second thing is, let me, and you know, the things that I have made mention of with this has come to pass. You know what I'm saying? I said what was going to happen with the Michael Avenatti. I said what was going to happen. One of the first claims with Jennifer Bonjean with claiming ineffective assistance of counsel with the previous attorney. These things have come to pass. Let me tell you something. This will be a very slow ball rolling for R. Kelly. All right, you have to understand that many of federal cases that go to trial is at some point overturned by higher courts. All right, that's why most of your indictments end in plea agreements. Okay, but I'm trying to figure out if and when this guy is released from prison. Now, as I said, I've told you before, Big, I'm not a fan of R. Kelly, but I am I'm a student of the judicial system because of my background, and I can appreciate a fair process. There won't be a stadium nowhere in the Western Hemisphere that will be able to hold an R. Kelly concert as he returns. You are aware of that, right?
I agree.
Yeah,
okay.
The name's tarnished and everything. Like,
no,
it's gonna be packed.
They'll if you think Beyonce tickets are expensive, if you think Beyonce,
you saying it from like on a, I get what you're saying. I thought you were trying to say from the tarnish, like people feeling like it's probably gonna
no, man, people love R. Kelly, man. They still bumping him in the clubs and everywhere.
There are going to be brokerage firms around the world that will be brokering interviews.
Q left.
Man, somebody must have called Q, man.
Yeah, Q left.
Man, you got it again.
Somebody called Q.
Q.
Q's a busy man. Q a busy man.
Yes, sir. I'm wrapping up my stuff.
What's up, Classy?
Hey, Vi. Hey,
what's up, Sister Classy?
Hey.
You said hey, Vi, like
I miss you being on. I miss
hey, Vi, like we stay up the street from each other. Hey, Vi, like you just know me like this, so.
Hey, Big Vi.
Classy, you been low.
Don't pay nephew no attention.
What's up, Classy? What's up, little sis?
Hey, y'all. You said what, D?
I said you been low. I miss you. What's up?
He mistaken you. He mistaken your identity last week, man.
Classy was there too. Like she was laughing. I thought her Audrey was
Turn your camera off, Q.
They both.
Hold on, Dean. All right, turn your camera off, Q. All right.
Yeah. Now I'm saying her, cause her and Audrey, they both sound like babies. No funny shit.
Don't do that.
They both got that
right,
really soft-spoken voice.
Yeah. Now I just want to wrap up by saying there are going to be brokerage firms around the world that will be brokering interviews to be held by R. Kelly. They're going to have to pay top dollar just to have a conversation with him. Look at all the money that has been generated on the back end just for those people that even cooked for R. Kelly, those people that went shopping for R. Kelly, those people who opened the door for R. Kelly. You know, they're paying big bucks just to interview these people. What happens when
nobody? The motherfucker that took the trash out get an interview. The man that cleaned the toilets get an interview. The man that changed the oil at the goddamn Valvoline get an interview. I mean, what the fuck?
As I said before, this is just, and I've seen it so many times, man, where, you know, when you have cases where there are multiple victims, alleged victims, they play victim Olympics. They want to know who has been abused the worst, because the person who has been abused the worst gets the most interviews, right?
Right.
They don't want anyone who R. Kelly just kissed on the cheek. They want someone who alleged that R. Kelly just bent them over and took advantage of them.
Right.
So, you know, that's.
And I got another question too, Q. I know you be on a time limit. Do you know anything pertaining to anonymous, right?
What about it?
Is that something you can have sealed, and can one? Well, I know from research that I've done, it says that a one signature, where pretty much one party can't seal an annulment, but there's something that is going around, and I'm just trying to get a better clarity of it, because the annulment supposed to erase whatever the situation was. That mean it never happened. So I was trying to understand, like, how do you seal something that never happened?
Not so. First of all, you're speaking of an annulment to a marriage, correct?
Right.
Okay. A marriage requires a license, correct?
Correct.
A license is a public document, correct?
Right.
Hide a public document.
Huh?
How can you hide a public document?
Say it again, man.
How can you hide a public document?
That's what I was. That's what some people tend to think. Which, you know, from the research I researched, it says that you can't. I mean, anything that bears a state or federal seal. The only exception to that is if it is something that is a matter of national security. But anything that bears a state or a city or seal, that is subject to be requested upon by way of a public records request. If you do a request for it and you don't get it, then guess what? It never happened.
Ding 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 ding.
Where can I find this information, Q? Matter of fact, if you can, can I get your email so I can email you?
Well, here's the thing. You know, I'm no longer an attorney, so I can't give legal advice. I can just tell you what are the possibilities, what routes to take. Right.
That's all I need to know. What direction to run in. I get out the fire. You tell me which direction to go, though.
Whatever you feel as though that this supposed marriage took place, all you have to do is just write in whatever the statute is in that particular state. You write pursuant to this particular statute. I would like the marriage records, or I would like information regarding the marriage between this person and that person, etc. You have to be very specific in it. They're going to write you back. They have, some jurisdictions have X amount of days to respond. In Louisiana and Mississippi, they have, I believe they have 5 days to respond, 4 days to respond. And that's by law. So just file a public records request. You can do a either public records request, or you can do what's called a FOIA, a Freedom of Information Act. Either one of those would be fine.
Okay, but you did say anything with a state or federal seal on it, right?
You have a right. You have a right as a citizen of the United States to know about it. Just as I'll put it to you like this. I'm not sure what city you're in, but the local elementary school that's closest to your house, the person that works at that elementary school is a city or state employee, correct?
Right.
On their check stub is the state seal from the state in which they work. You can always do a public records request to find out how much money they make an hour. The janitor, same thing. The professor that works at the local university, same thing. The police officer, the same thing. Even when I did,
I had to go through federal regulations to even drive the school bus.
Mm-hmm.
Fingerprints and all.
Yep. It is a matter of public record. Anything that bears a state seal or federal seal, you have a right to know about it unless it's a matter of national security.
Well, that pretty much sums up that question, just simple as that. So all this getting something sealed, even if it's an annulment, you can't put a seal, you can't seal it.
Okay, so all right, so here's another way to look at it. In order for you to have something sealed,
okay, go ahead.
You have to go through a judiciary for it, right? So let's see the filings. In the filing for sealing or something of that nature, it has to go before a judge. A judge cannot have a hearing. A judge cannot have a hearing or hold a hearing regarding sealing something from the public and it be kept quiet or secret.
So what do you think about this, Q? Now this is something that I found here.
Hold on. They have to have court minutes that reflect that. It can't be something that somebody just said. They have to be court minutes that procedure. Because if you're gonna go before a judge to have something sealed, you have to file something with the minutes. You have to file something in the minutes with the clerk. All right.
Man, you better stop playing, man.
The court is the keeper of records. So when you go and you want to move the court for anything, it has to be time stamped within the court system. That would be with the clerk. So then the clerk would then put it on the docket for that particular judge to entertain. So now, if there's a sealed document, they have to have a procedure that precedes the sealing of that document. Now, if the document itself is private, the actual proceeding that has been that the court has been moved to seal that document cannot be away from the public eye.
And I looked this up.
Kill him.
And it said that even in the thing that I say, it said you have to petition the court. Really? Okay, that's records, right?
Yes.
And it said
I'll put it like this. If you petition a court, anything that you send into the court has to go through the clerk's office. Right?
Facts.
If it comes to the court, if it's a case that is already in fruition and you submit it to the court, then the court have to report it to the clerk's office. If you write a judge for an active case, that judge has to. It is required of that judge by law to put it in the record.
Man, these people better stop playing, man. These people better stop playing. So y'all, when we speak about what we've been speaking about as far as them saying that, and even they try to, both parties, that means in order for to even do it, to even start an annulment, like you say, you got to have record of it. And one person, if you participated in a marriage, the wife just can't go down there and get an annulment. Both parties has to be present at the hearing.
Well, okay. Here is another way to look at it. What is the name of the document to institute an annulment?
It's called a declaration of infidelity.
And that is called but the origin of it is called a petition. It is something that you're asking the court to do. You can't ask the court to do anything that's not a matter of public record.
Right. And that's what it says here. It says attend the court hearing on your petition. So after you petition the judge, you must attend the court on your petition.
Yep. So, and judges, I'm not sure what state you're in, but every judge around the country, they all share what is called a judicial canon. That judicial canon that we speak of, it's the operation by which judges must move by. One of those judicial canons, it may not be the same wording, maybe something similar, but they have to avoid the appearance of impropriety. Okay, and that is in the judicial canons. If you look at the judicial canons for whatever judge in your state, somewhere in their description is going to have something about them avoiding the appearance of impropriety. So that's why they have to follow the letter of the law, especially when it comes to things that come through their court and on their docket.
Okay. And let me see what else it was that I had to ask. Man, boy, you just pretty much like put it all out there. Like people say, the rumor is it was a publicity stunt.
I don't deal in rumors.
Right, I don't deal in rumors either. That's why I go to the actual state and look up the state and look at the requirements. I went and I looked at the requirements. The requirements say you must have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You can't skip over step 1 and 2 and get to 3.
So wait,
you talk about a legal process.
So wait, what's one thing that every piece of paper has to have in order for the court to entertain it?
A signature.
A docket
number.
A docket number.
A docket number, right?
A docket number.
See, thank you.
Otherwise, it's not anything that the court can even entertain.
Thank you.
Man, look here.
Q.
I rest my case, man.
Q, it's crazy. A lot of when you speak to a lot of people about anything pertaining to like R. Kelly, anything like that, these people are going off their feelings. They're not going off of law or like any like whenever you speak to certain people, like a lot of people don't know law, so it's like you get what I'm saying. So they just speaking off of emotion.
Well, what's the one thing about facts is that it don't give a damn about your feelings.
No.
Correct.
Not even.
So I mean, it doesn't matter how you feel about it. I'm sorry, but feelings is not anything you can put down as a fact.
Facts.
And when they give you the steps in order, just say it's a marriage, right? They give you these steps. When you talk about a legal document, you can't skip these steps just to get the document.
Well, I'll tell you this. Even if you so-called skip the steps, if there are supposed steps that you skip, one of those steps you get to is going to require certification. All right. For example, I could go to college for 4 years, but in order to say I graduated, I need to have something certified from that university.
Facts.
So I can skip the steps. I can skip going to class. I can skip going to lab. I can skip my food session. But something has to be certified.
What they say about the gym, you can skip leg day if you want to.
Yeah. But once you get your ass on that stage, to get certified, they're gonna laugh you off. So, but needless to say, they could say that the steps were skipped all they want. It has to go before someone for it to be certified.
Exactly.
Q, trust me, you ain't
That's
lying.
a question right there, Q.
I see, Q. I ain't trying to put my right hand man. I watch him. Got a certified high school diploma, and he ain't never went to class.
Well, I know. Hey, you know something? I know a gentleman personally. There's not anything I heard of. That okay? When I was in high school, the thing that everyone wanted to do was play in Southern University's band. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, this was during a time where fax machines were just the go-to thing, and this guy manufactured a graduation transcript, and he marched in Southern University's band up until homecoming, and that's when the official records, the certified records, came in from the state and said that he doesn't have a high school diploma. Remember what I said? You can skip some of the stuff, but at some point somebody got to certify something. So right around homecoming, they the actual records came in from the state for those people with their scholarships, and he wasn't a high school graduate. So someone actually is possible to marry in one state and have it annulled in another. Absolutely, yeah. But that state where that's doing the annulment has to have some type of information from the previous state that an actual marriage actually existed or exists.
Preach, Q, preach.
You gotta have some type of information, right? That public record, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So if the federal government is bringing you up on, well, according to this case with R. Kelly, the only evidence that the government presented to the grand jury was just the license, still only the marriage license, no application, no nothing else, just a license, no court records of a annulment, no court records of a marriage, the date, the document, none of that. And they only charged them still with bribing an official. If you supposed to have all this proof that he actually married this underage person.
But man, when it comes to R. Kelly's situation, according to everybody, R. Kelly could be the first motherfucker to make a goat fly.
I'm talking about give a horse wings.
R. Kelly could do anything in situations when it comes to these people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shout out to Q, man, because the most important thing, like you say, man, no matter what you do in the court, you gotta have a docket number. You gotta have it's certain shit you just can't in a marriage. If it went down, it's public record. If an annulment went down, it's public record. You can't seal it.
Well, even like I said, even if it's sealed, even if it is a sealed document, you have to have something that preceded the sealing, and that had to have went through some court system somewhere in the country. So if you can't see the actual document, then you can definitely see the minutes in which that document was closed. So let's say, for instance, hypothetically, this sealed document does exist, Okay, and a judge 20 years later is being asked to unseal it. That judge has to go back to the minutes on when that when the document was officially sealed to see why it would seal, and that will be in the petition. That will be in the minutes. You follow me? Abraham Lincoln's body in the 60s was moved from in the South to I want to say somewhere in Illinois where he's from. There was a document that had to have been drawn up just for them to move the body from one place to another and see why it had to be done that way. They even had another certification just to actually open the casket to look at Abraham Lincoln.
Wow.
Anytime you're dealing with things that are certified in nature, there is a reason for it. So if there was a sealed document, that's fine. That's fine. Let's read the petition for the sealing.
No petition, and that petition, if that went down that way, that petition would have been presented to the grand jury to show there was something that actually happened, versus only thing y'all present is a license.
Well, with the license. A license is still something that that requires certification.
And it's required that certification, and that certification is still gonna give you. You should have the actual. Y'all claiming this person got this license with a false ID, a false identification card. You should have copies of that, right?
There should be a control number with it. If it came through the state, there's a control number with that license.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at your birth certificate, there's something stamped in the upper right or left hand corner and it's stamped in red. That's your control number.
I got my birth certificate right here. I'm about to go look at that.
Well, they claim that it was well, one instance, Q, they said it was a public aid ID. Then they said it was a FedEx ID. But when you go to get like a driver license or something like that, you need 2 forms of ID. They copy your forms of ID.
Yep.
They want you to have your birth certificate, your social, and little do people know your socials. That's really, from what I'm finding out, a social is really not a form of identification.
No, you gotta have a passport, birth certificate, driver's ID or something. You gotta have something with a picture on it.
Once you got a passport, that supersedes everything. You don't really need all the extra stuff.
Yeah, but Q, you've been great like always, Q, man. And I, in the panel, in the chat, we want to say thank you for your expertise and what you do, because we've been looking for you for about a week or two over here, because we've been having questions. I say, man, I gotta get his number back, because it's very for me myself, I have found myself doing things that I've never done, never thought I'd be doing, when I'm sitting up researching, looking up laws, looking up statutes, all this different stuff, educating myself, something I should have been doing all my life, when it comes to the law, and I just want to say I appreciate you, because to hear you speak the way you speak is motivating for me, because I want to be able to go and speak with enthusiasm and like I know what I'm talking about. Because when you speak with confidence, that means something, depending on who you're talking to.
Well, I'll tell you this: there are many preachers out there with a very good gift for gab, and what a lot of people don't do, and what a lot of people don't do is they never go back and research what he has said. Please, by all means, research what I'm telling you. If I told you something that seems to be far-fetched, then bring it to me, and we'll let's chop it up. But don't take anything I tell you at face value.
Do your research. Ain't that what we say over here? We always say, don't take our words for it. We put the lead out there, but you got to go do the footwork.
Right.
But as I said before, if there is a sealed indictment or a sealed whatever, even if it's a sealed indictment, let's call it a sealed indictment, or let's say it's something sealed. There has to be something that preceded that seal, and it has to be something that's filed officially with the court and with the clerk's office. Yeah. They have to have a minute stamp as to when that document was filed. That's why every clerk's office you go to, there's a time stamp that sits on the counter, and that time stamp is there for a reason. Because whenever you enter anything into the record, it has to be stamped as to when, what day, and what time it was filed.
Right, and if you look at that too, Q, like we go back to just recently, I was telling somebody when Bill Cosby gave that statement that he was that statement was under seal, and right. Then they went back and unsealed the statement and used it to charge him with it.
Right.
Now, okay, so I'm glad you mentioned that, because after it was unsealed, then they decided to review the court documents as to why it was sealed.
Right.
Okay? And the reason why it was sealed because he was paid off. That was the reason why it was sealed. You know, so I mean that's the certification is something that you have to hold on to. So if someone is going to say that this particular thing happened in the court, that happened in the court, that's cool. Who certified it? What clerk's office certified it? What was it entered into the court records? When? And it's not hard for you to do a public records request and have that pulled. It's not, because nowadays, many of the responses for public records requests are done by email. It's very rarely done by mail these days. You can actually get a response back once you pay your fee, which in some jurisdictions.
And Q went out again.
Man, Q a hot topic tonight, man. They called him.
Mm-hmm.
You there?
Yeah, we there, man. You speak.
Yeah, I was saying
big speaker Q.
Well, it's not hard to do a public records request for that. They'll send a response by email. They're no longer sending hard copies anymore, not unless you absolutely request it. But you can do a public records request for anything. Anything that has any movement to do with the public. It doesn't matter what it is. If someone even works for the public, anything dealing with the public, you have a right as a citizen to know. Someone said Demetrius testified that the marriage was a no. 3 days later, even if it was a no 2 hours later, it still has a certification process.
Right. And he also testified that he bribed an official for a license. He never. I mean, the shit just all crazy, bro. But the biggest thing is
Q. Let me ask.
If he bribed,
hold on, D. Hold on, D.
My fault.
Go ahead.
If he bribed the official, why haven't the official been indicted?
Thank you.
See, because here's the thing: if that person is an official, then that person he's held under malfeasance if he has violated the terms of his employment by some type of fraud. That's a very easy fish to fry.
Facts.
So he should have been a part of the conspiracy, right?
And show me a prosecutor that's willing to pass up an easy prosecution.
Facts. And have he, like, quick question, Va? Like, is he one of the people that even got immunity? Because I don't even think so.
Who that?
The person that
well, they had the public aid worker down there. They had David Orr. They had all these different people. They had over 50 some people in the New York case. they had only about 6 or 7 of them was actually the victims of it. Everybody else was just, I guess, cooperating.
Hmm. Hey, Q, can I ask you a question?
He disappeared.
Oh, he just damn.
So, my bad, y'all. I was trying to get something out my teeth. But,
Where Uncle at? Uncle on the plantation?
Yeah, I'm still at work. I'm about to punch out in 15 minutes.
Oh,
Minnesota case. So, I researched a few things. Kels was charged with solicitation of a minor, correct?
mm-hmm.
So, legal consenting age in the state of Minnesota is 16 years old. That means, but they have it set up different. That means that any person between the ages of 13 and 16 years old in Minnesota is legally able to consent to sex with someone no older than 2 years their senior. So, with this female that claims that Kels was trying to get at her and have sex with her when she was a minor, first of all, she was of legal consenting age. Second of all, with solicitation of sex with a minor, there has to be absolute evidence, not just hearsay, absolute evidence that any sexual activity with said person actually occurred for the court to even take it on. So the reason this case was dropped is because there is no evidence. No evidence at all. There's only hearsay, a witness statement that says, oh, well, you know, R. Kelly and I did this, this, and that, and I was underage.
Facts, Flashy.
And for them to even take that on, that would be, hold on, let me make sure I got my facts right.
But Classy, like I said before, why you think the Fed stepped in? They the only ones that could prosecute a case all off of hearsay. That's why what's her name, Kim Fox, dropped that case, the state case against him, because she knew she would have lost horribly.
Yeah, she would have majorly lost. For them to even take it on, that is a disrespect to the court's dignity. That would have been contempt of court. And that court system can be charged with that. The prosecutors can be charged with that. Its judge can be let down for that. So, it could be because she wouldn't testify. I'm reading the comments. It could be because she wouldn't testify, but even then, her testimony wouldn't be even considered.
We can't say that she made the statement, but it was a statement made in the article that they posted when the case was dropped, that the Jane Doe said that she was pissed off that they dropped the charges and did not pursue a trial. And if they would have pursued a trial, she would have testified, even though she would not have got nothing. She would have testified just for the closure. That's the statement supposed to be from Jane Doe.
Well, here's how I feel about that. Closure, okay. But at the end of the day, if you wanted closure, why are you not going to testify? Why is it that you take this whole thing to trial?
And that's the thing. What she said, the thing that she said now, if you go back and read the article that was posted, the Jane Doe said that she was
upset because of the prosecutors chose not to take it to trial. And she was ready to testify. Now, if that was her statement, we can't say because we heard them read a victim impact statement in Chicago, and they said that one of them girls wrote, and we knew they weren't educated enough to use the words that they were using. So, it could be the government statement, but they making it seem like it was the Jane Doe statement. But she said that she was pissed that they chose not to take it to trial. And she said that she would have testified, if they would have went to trial. So we can't take that statement as the victim statement because we know that the prosecutors, they have a way of inserting themselves and shit like they always do.
Yeah, and I feel like she probably wouldn't have testified anyway. That whole thing is just weird to me. I don't feel like she would have testified anyway, and I feel like that was probably a government statement that was being, presented to the public because of the situation at hand. They also saying charges were dropped in one of these articles, that charges were dropped because they believe Kells is going to serve the rest of his life in prison.
I said they said the same thing. They said the same thing that Kim Fox said.
Mm-hmm. And they know at the end of the day that they're not going to win that case. They knew that case wasn't going to be won with the amount of hearsay and witness tampering that was already going on. They knew that at the end of the day, with the amount of hearsay and witness tampering, it wouldn't have held up in court. They would have lost either way and lost money trying to take it to court. But I did.
They didn't want that. I'm sorry, Pat. They didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke. I did do a little research on, I was reading the text messages and things like that. And, some dates is not adding up.
A lot of these dates ain't adding up.
Man, what have we did? This has been a big ass fraction of multiplication, division, subtraction, addition. I mean, the shit you thought was everything you thought was, you pretty much had to think the opposite of everything the government said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be a chick that come out 2 years later from now talking about she met R. Kelly at the Bump and Grind video shoot in 2000, which we all know Bump and Grind video ain't come out in 2000, but let these people tell it.
Her statute of limitations been up if that's the case. But as I said, the dates ain't really adding up for me. Simply because, okay, so for example, I did some research on the Dolphin Hotel after I did research and, all that. So I've come up with the conclusion that the Dolphin Hotel incident never happened. They were never, getting busy in the hotel and, the cops come and they asking her for identification and all this. Because say it did happen and say such and such happens and the cops come, her identification wouldn't have shown her being legal age in Polk County. Polk County's consenting age is 18 years old.
Well, if it's a fake ID, it's gonna show the right age. Well, you're gonna show the age it need to be across the board.
Now, I think she may have had a fake ID, but here is why I say,
because when she got to California, all of a sudden the ID was a discrepancy.
Yeah, here's why I say I don't believe that the Dolphin Hotel incident even happened. If he's staying in that area, he's gonna want to go explore the area, go shopping a little bit. And since Joy was already there, she probably would have wanted to go shopping, you know what I'm saying? So he probably wouldn't have had time to just sit and lay in the hotel and wait for you and wait for y'all to get there and wait for you to do this, this, and that, and all this other stuff. So my thing is, she gets to the Dolphin Hotel, she sees the tour bus, she says she goes up to the alleged room number that he was staying in. My thing is, Kels wasn't in the hotel at that time. He was in the tour bus. He was getting ready to go. Then when she says she texts her friends and telling them that after they, in October or whatever, after they had done what they had done and all that, Kels wouldn't have been getting intimate with her in that sense until it was almost time for them to be through, till it was almost time for the flip, because he wasn't looking to be in a relationship with her. He was already in a relationship, a very serious relationship with Joy, and they had not yet had the discussion of adding another person into their relationship. So we can cross out the Dolphin Hotel as an incident where they would have been getting intimate. Now, did she go to the Dolphin Hotel and did she go talk to him? Could possibly be, but what I believe happened is that she went there and they went to get acquainted with each other. It wasn't come to the hotel, I am I'm doing such and such and I need you to come through because I need some sex. You coming through for that. It wouldn't have been none of that. So it says Robert was in the hotel with his son. I don't know who all was at the hotel, but I do know at one point he was sitting in the tour bus because an incident had occurred and it pissed him off. So he was sitting in the tour bus to calm himself.
Right, Nisimo. There was other people around. Well, I don't even, the Dolphin Hotel shit, the mama discredited sex at all. When you talk about the Dolphin Hotel, you talk about Richmond, California, when you talk about Stockton, California, when you talk about Las Vegas, all those places she went to, she said that he never even showed up to the hotel. Then the mama said this man has spent $20-some thousand on you and you still haven't gave him no coochie. So why would she say that? If they would have had sex at the Dolphin, the mama would have knew it because she gonna get that. You gotta instill fear in her. You gotta make her understand that Alice One wasn't gonna play. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Alice would have known that.
What I'm thinking is probably occurring while she's there and allegedly waiting for him. She's probably texting her friends instead of texting her mama all the details or whatever is occurring while she's even there. Probably telling him, girl, I'm up here with R. Kelly and yeah, he texted me over here so we can have sex, and she probably just going in. Because if you think about it, her friends more than likely were a part of the plot and got cut off at one time when they realized, like, hey, trying to tell her, like, hey, that ain't right. But she was like, shoot, I'm too far in now. I got to go through with the plan.
Shit, her mama wasn't finna let her fall out the plan. Shit, girl, you better go make this money.
So Nisimo said she fell asleep in the
We got
car in her
another
mama's
situation
Kia.
of Ronnie and Ebony, boy.
So I don't think
All right, nephew, I'm finna slide out of here. I'm finna punch out. I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, we gonna be getting up out of here too, man. It's almost 10
Oh,
o'clock. I gotta be up
yes,
at
sir.
4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I already know.
Man, look here, man.
Blessing and peace. Yeah, Dean. Blessing and love your nephews, classy. Stay safe, sweetheart. Nisimo, all y'all in the chat. We'll talk next time.
All
Y'all
right,
already know
All right.
I'll be smooth, man. Take the long way, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how I do. You know how I do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Q, though, man. Shout out to Q, man. Big Q. Big speaker Q, man. All the people out there want to challenge what we be talking about over here like we ain't got facts. Like we ain't got attorneys over here. Man, they better stop playing.
Now,
on big VY platform.
there is, I feel like what really needs to happen, and I'm going to do this so I can present it in the next live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick apart her story and pick apart her text messages, read through the lines, read between the lines, because there's a lot of stuff in those text messages where it seems like they're using code. Seems like mom and daughter got a code going on for stuff like this, and there are more people added to this story, this plot line that they got going on that we just probably don't know about yet, but we're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna get it all figured out, but we're gonna celebrate this victory. We're gonna celebrate this victory again, another big victory in R. Kelly homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't no victory small over here. Everything big. Everything big.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Minnesota for doing the right thing like Spike Lee. You hear me?
Yeah, I just feel like, you know what? That's what I'm finna do as soon as I get off of here. I'm gonna pick apart every story and put together the lies that they tell together, because this is all a script. That's what people got to realize. This is all scripted. This is all a plot, a scheme, a 30-year plus scheme at that. These women have some of the same stories as women from actual things that actually happened to them, and they've taken their stories and incorporated it into theirs. So that's what I'm gonna do as soon as I get off of here. I'm gonna pick apart the stories, write down a few things, because I've already got in mind what I want.
I'm about to say save it for the 24-hour live. They talking about they want to wait till the 24-hour live to hear about this whole as real. You were lying about everything. I mean, so you mean to tell me y'all were lying about everything? Everything. I need to get that sound bite.
I figured out we got some Bush people. We got some Bush witnesses around here. So we gonna make it extra exciting for them.
Oh yeah, they've been talking about the platform. They've been talking about me. They've been talking about my mama, my daddy, everybody. They've been talking about. They don't know, man. But guess what though? If ain't nobody talking about you, you ain't doing something right.
Okay. Say it again, Vi.
So shout out to the best chat on the YouTube streets over here on Big Val Opinion. I'll take this chat against anybody. Because everybody over here on the same thing. And guess what, man? Great minds think alike. And when you get this type of energy over here, like we got, man, we can go anywhere and dominate. Matter of fact, what we're going to start doing, we're going to start pulling up on some of these other chats and see what their temperature be like. Check their blood pressure.
Ooh, speaking of that, I almost called in when I was watching Tim's interviews. I was like, ooh, I want to call in, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to just
man, fuck Tim. Tim feeling the pressure right now. You see how they made him cut that bullshit off his head?
It was so hard for me not to call in, but I'm going to get at him on the 24-hour live and see if he come for me like he come for them.
Already. He ain't gonna do nothing. Johnson, to be quiet. Y'all got that R. Kelly super fan? You ain't the only one with a psychology degree. You ain't the only one with a psychology degree.
I got one of those, ma'am.
See, what you dealing with is a mother whose daughter been, man, shut the fuck up and drink your ginger ale.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off because I ain't got nothing nice to say.
All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
That's it. We gonna wrap it up. I feel like falling in love.
Vi, please.
I got that drink in my cup.
All right, Vi. Bye, dude.
I wanna go missing. Huh? They better stop playing with me. I ain't hear no vocals, man. Look here, boy. I can go get the Isaac brother right now.
Man.
At least I can go. At least I can go perform with Genuine. He falling off stages and shit.
Get with Smokey, do the 80s dance.
I want to be with Usher though. He getting stuffed out there.
Yeah, facts. He got Chris Brown and his Pyru homie spanking him out.
They say Chris Brown hit Usher and say, "Let me see if you can run it."
Chris Brown and them beat him so bad he didn't want to say R. Kelly was the king of R&B in that interview.
Beat him so bad he said, "I'm just friend."
Lavish lady, you need to make the announcement so we can close it out. But y'all, Dean, shout out to Derek. Derek came on a little bit for you. I mean, Derek must have took melatonin right before he came on the line.
That. I miss Uncle D. I was like, damn.
Derek must have took a melatonin right before he came on the line. He was here and then he was gone. But yeah, man, shout out to Derek, Dean, Classy, Q, Big Speaker Q. You know what I'm saying? I'll put Q up against any of these motherfuckers on the YouTube street that be talking that shit.
Facts. Someone that actually knows law. Not like that clown over there. SpongeBob. Let me not be messy. I'm out. I love you,
Say SpongeBob on my channel again. You ain't gonna even be able to come on here for a day.
Yo, I love you, Bob. Love you, can I see?
Love you too, little bro, man. Be safe. Watch out for the people crawlers balling in the mix.
I bet.
All right, class. You be good. Take care of yourself. Y'all like to donate to the channel, man. Hit that Cash App, $, Big Vibe Opinion, man. It's greatly appreciated, man. I'm gonna need an energy drink in the morning, so somebody be nice enough to bless me with an energy drink in the morning. Hit that Cash App, man. $1, $2, it's all right. Make sure y'all share the live, man. Share the live on every platform y'all on. Free Kels until we see Kels, man. Big victory today. Big victory today. Big victory today. It say, Q say, before I debate anyone about law, they will need a black law dictionary and a CCP. Already, Big Q, you Big Q right now, man. So I'm Big Vi. I'm gonna go and talk my shit, and the shit that they talk about that I don't understand. I'm gonna call you for some info, and then I'm gonna go back and let them know.
Okay, quick announcement to everybody. As everybody heading out, we got our 24-hour live that is going to be on the 26th of this month. If you are interested in being a part and being on the panel, reach out to Big Vi by email at bigviopinion88@gmail.com, or just comment on community wall. But it's going to be from 3 p.m. on the 26th to 3 p.m. on the 27th. So it's going to be 6-hour increments. It's going to be 4 lives total. So if you want to be a part, definitely reach out. It's going to be great. Also, why did I just go blank? Oh, membership.
All right, DYY, appreciate. Hey, DYY, I'm gonna make you a moderator too, my boy. All right, go ahead, Lavish Lady. My bad for interrupting you.
Oh, you good? What was I saying? Oh, membership. So join the membership to the channel is down below. Y'all can join the membership. Also, you can donate to the channel by Cash App and Big Bio Opinion or by the super chat. You can also support the channel by ordering a t-shirt. If you want your Big Bio t-shirt, order that.
Man, get your t-shirt, man.
What else we got? 24-hour live. Oh, support our brother JT on his podcast. That's in the chat. Y'all can scroll up and see that. EJ, support his channel. He's building his channel. Support his music. Am I missing anything? Happy birthday to all the birthdays. That was this week. I know we had a couple of them. Foxy Chocolate. I don't know. I can't remember everybody. Don't charge it to my head. Don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head. That's how I go. And I don't know if I'm missing anything else. I think that's it, y'all.
That's it. Well, it's your boy, Big Vi Opinion, signing out. I gotta get my ass up in the morning and go to work, so I think my energy, I took a little nap before coming on, so I think my energy profile is finally depleting. So Nisimo put a comment in there. Say, everyone, please send our brother Robert Sylvester Kelly a $5 or $20 donation. Every little bit help with this commissary. Man, I seen somebody on Facebook talking about if all these people donate this, it'll be this much money. I'm like, man, why is people counting how much money if this man fans all donated $1 or $5 or like that? That's a red flag to me, man. That's a red flag. But I advocate that anybody that's able to help or able to donate what you can. And man, it's crazy that people sit around and they, be like, if 1 million people donate $5, that's $5 million. Like, man, it's like, boy, it's crazy, man. We gotta stop putting these number amounts out there. We gotta stop putting these number amounts out there when people helping this brother. Because if you sit here and say we try to collect $5 million, those greedy, blood-sucking people gonna be sitting right there watching that commissary trying to figure out when they can try to attack this man for something. But yeah, if we finna get up out of here, man, I want to say good night to everybody that came over and watched. Y'all been a blessing. Until next time, Big Vi Opinion, signing out. What it do? It's your boy Big Vi Opinion back with